Hey guys, Elizabeth with Willow Tarot. I host weekly group readings on Meetup through Willow Tarot. If you're watching this on YouTube, link in the description. And this morning when I went into my room, I went in about 15 minutes early to check my audio. I've been having issues all week. Different issues, but audio consistently. So I went in, ran the tests, looked good on my end, started the room, no one can hear me. Not all of my participants understood that I was asking them to check chat for that, to say that, well, you know what, we won't be having group today. I don't have any audio. So I ended up writing it on paper in a beautiful purple iridescent marker that, we won't be having group today. So when that ended, because it took a minute, the very helpful people this morning, when that ended, I sat there and thought, what is this? What just happened? What am I communicating with? And what form of mediumship is this? Because that's currently under my spotlight, mediumship. And I realized that this is very much like the exercise that Audio Working will be meeting tomorrow to discuss, and that I posted on YouTube, following the thread. So the idea with this is that I took a moment after the session ended to check in with what was happening. Now, with the card itself, that for the exercise, when you pull a card, you simply look at the card. You don't go to the guidebook. You don't need to intuitively read. You did not need to have a question. There isn't one to be answered. It is looking at the card and telling yourself, letting yourself see, what am I seeing? What am I noticing? What appears to me to be truth? What is the reality of the moment as I interpret it? It's you. It's learning confidence. It's learning reading. It's learning to expand your mind. So when I sat there after the session had ended and prematurely, I thought, where can I go with this? And calm thought was the answer. And it was great. It was really great. It also brought to mind an ecology of mediumship that I had built quite a few months ago now, that I'll be presenting in my session. So another thing that this did was to bring to mind this ecology, because I had it had slipped my mind. I had forgotten. So now we get to have that present. As far as the type of mediumship, I want to say atmospheric because I sat in the moment, but I don't know. This feels a little different. Mediumship to me is being able to stay in that moment long enough to get the message, to hear what it is, to see what it is, to understand on some level what it is. To have the channel be open. So when I sat there after the session and opened myself up to the possibility of what it was, what could this mean to me, and any of the meanings that came through were valid, that for me is a form of mediumship. I believe that we are all mediums. We all have the possibility, the capacity, and the potential. Let's craft that together. I really hope I see you guys tomorrow, audio permitting, 8 a.m. CDT. And please check out these videos on YouTube. Many of them are transferred over, but there's a lot of original content there that you will not find on my Marco Polo Sharecast. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Let's sit here for a few seconds with my dogs.